Open the dining chair sample file. This is a source file for this piece of furniture, meaning it contains the full modifier stack of each object. You can learn my construction process by following through the stack and seeing what happened. This makes it easy to edit should the need ever arise. But this is not going to work if I plan to use this piece of furniture in an architectural scene. It requires too much memory to construct the chair, for one thing. We should collapse the chair geometry into a single object, and the materials should be condensed as well into a multi-sub-object type. Select one of the objects, in this case the legs. Right-click at the bottom of the modifier stack and choose Collapse All. This will convert the stack into a more efficient, editable poly. Then go down here in the Edit Geometry rollout and click the Attach List button, and attach the other three objects. When you do that, you're presented with Attach options, and I'd like to go over these three choices and explore the repercussions. If we do not modify the material IDs or the material, we'll be left with an object that has a single material on it. Undo. If instead we attach and we match the material to the material IDs, the look of the object is preserved. I'll go into a new slot and pick the material from the object. The material has been altered, and each part of the object, each sub-object, is assigned a separate material. So this has become a very complex multi-sub-object material. And this is not the way to go. Undo. This time, I'll attach the objects and choose the first option. We'll match the IDs to the material, and we'll also condense the material and IDs. This is crucial. Click OK, and the look is preserved, and the result is a very efficient multi-sub-object material. It has two material IDs, 1 and 2, and they are assigned to the two materials that I had designed previously, here and here. So now this is much more efficiently managed. We should rename the object Dining Chair 1, and perhaps even convert it into an editable mesh, which is slightly more efficient. And now we have a multi-sub-object material that will control this piece of furniture. If you ever need to edit it, you can go into the levels and alter the sub-materials. You see, the idea is you can have multiple materials within one, and they're assigned at the sub-object level. Let's say we wanted to make a change for whatever reason. I can go into the element level, select a particular element, and I'll just go into wireframe to show you what I've selected. Then, at the sub-object level, I can go down here in the Surface Properties rollout and set the ID number. Right now it's number 1, which corresponds to the wood material, because ID number 1 is right here. If I change the ID in the sub-object, we're going to be referencing this material. And now it looks like leather up here. So do you understand this connection now between the sub-objects and the material IDs within the material? So the multi-sub-object is extremely important because it encapsulates multiple materials in one, and it's the way to go when you're designing complex parts that need to be managed more simply in an architectural scene.